Good morning, everybody. I think I'm gonna get that radiator put in there this morning, and I'm gonna go out and grab that other pair of fenders, the ones that need repair. I'm gonna put them on here, and I'm going to get my frame horns. Where they at? I'm gonna get my frame horns put on there. That way I can mount the bumper on it. Never even gave that a thought before, but yeah, I need to have that on there. And we're just gonna see where we get today. All right, well, I had a little slight detour. I got a phone call. I had to run back to town. Apparently they messed up when they did the title to the Kodiak, had numbers or something wrong, so I had to run back into town, and they got that all straightened out. While I was there, I ended up running to Troy to pick something up. Guys coming in tomorrow to get it, so I had to run to Troy today to get that. And then I stopped and checked on the Blue Mule. Couple more things on that before I can go get the computer tuned and hit the dyno. So I stopped. I had one of these gaskets. I had it set back. I thought I hung it on my pegboard above my desk, but I cannot find it. So I just stopped, picked up a gasket and a couple of hose clamps. But while I was hunting for something this morning, I ran across something. Check that out. I remember what this come out of now, and I knew I had a heavy duty radiator. I just didn't know where it went. But there it is. I'm just going to put that one in there. I know that's a good one. So I'm going to get that put in here. And yeah, I'm just going to try to get something done today, guys. I've spent 5 hours on the road. All right. Let's get this radiator set in place. I'm not sure if the upper radiator hose is going to work, but I won't know until I get it set in place. that's gonna be fun. Really? Well, I'll tell you what, that's a tight fit right there, I'll tell you. All right. Well, don't know if I'll be able to get it with this or not. I think I got her. All right. I'm gonna need to put a plug on that one.
You don't have a plug.
All right, let's see what we got for upper hose. Will that work? I don't like it. I don't know if that one will work or not. I don't know if it'll tighten down on that neck. I'm gonna have to move this power steering reservoir again. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think I'm gonna need a different radiator hose. One thing after the other. I didn't tighten that one up either. Guys, I just don't feel like working today. Spend the whole day in the truck, you don't feel like doing anything when you get back. Really? Dang! It don't want to come off. Wow. Oh man. Dang! Ain't no reason to have these bolts that tight. I'm gonna try this other next, see if. Okay, so now let's see what we got with that one. I've got a few hoses around. Will that work? Does it go like that? Yeah, there we go. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I like it. All right, I'll get that bolted down. Go get a couple bolts. All right. Yeah, I might have to repaint, but I want to paint them valve covers anyways, so it's all good. All right. Now, figure out how I'm gonna plug this off. I've got some hose I can throw plug in, but it wouldn't be a permanent thing, which it's all got to come back apart anyways. All right, let me find something to plug this off with, and I'll be back. All right, that's tight, tight, tight. Oh, those ain't tight. That one is, this one ain't. All right, now, should, dang. Really? Oh, man, that's a tight seal. All right. Should be able to fill it up. Next thing, do I just put water in it? Because I know I gotta take it all back apart. Or do I actually fill it up? Alright, that was the last of my pre-mixed stuff. I just went and mixed another gallon. Well, it's been set for about 15 minutes. It hasn't gone down any. I'm not getting any more air. So let's fire it up and see what she does. do think I'll open the door though. I'm gonna let that run for a few minutes here. Starting to open up. Sounds good. About 165, it's getting there. Oh man, I love that sound. Well, I didn't get a whole lot accomplished today, but got a nice pretty radiator. All the hoses hooked up. It did pretty good. It sat here and ran for about 45 minutes. It had come up to 180 and dropped down to about 162. Stay in between there. I shut it off and it come up to 180 right there. Let's hit the ignition now that it's warm. Yeah, buddy. Who needs a timing light when you got a calibrated ear ball? Starts the same when it's warm as it does when it's cold. That's what I like. All right, that's awesome. Now see, with it running, it dropped it down. It's at 170, so yeah, I think it's good to go. Good morning. Man, I've got a mess again. Didn't I just clean this the other day? That's what happens when you actually do something. All right. I checked the antifreeze. It held good. Haven't seen any air bubbles when I Did that. So, all right. I am going to get this front end off here, get it carried outside. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get that. I'm just gonna scrap it. Let's see. I'm gonna go out and get the other fenders that I've got. I'm gonna clean my mess up here. Get that late model big block intake put in the storage again. And I'm gonna hang them fenders on here. Well, remember yesterday, I said I knew I had a thermostat gasket and I put it where I'd find it. I couldn't find it. So while I was out running, I stopped and picked up another one. It's the way it always goes. Can't find what you know you have. As soon as you buy another one, you find it. Whoa, hey. Now it's coming off. Ship it. I like it. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. Now if I only had a real support. There's another 400 bucks. All right, now where are my frame horns? I had them on there at one time, and then when I decided to put the C60 front end on, I took them off. Figures. All right, I'm gonna go out and grab me a bumper. I'm gonna bolt them horns to the bumper and then get it set up.
I'm free, spirit forever. I am free, spirit forever. Speeding through town, taking a jail. Patrolman let me go, $200 bill. Better let me sign this page in your book. Leave the town feeling like I'm some kind of crook. The border police noticed a guitar. They asked me if I was gonna be a star, 'cause I'm free.
All right, all my measurements measure out right. It throws you off looking at it because the fenders are not supported here, but measuring the bumper to the frame, forward, back, up, down, it all measures out the same. And this bumper's got a little bit of a pucker right there. I like it. I think it'll look good. See, it's just below that radius. Alright. Man, I wish I had a grill support. Get that test fit. Just give it a little bit better idea of what it's going to look like. I think I've got one too many shims on this side. I think it's up just a hair. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Well, I don't want to do any more welding on that. I might tack it a little bit better, but I don't want to weld that until I get that front end all put together. I gotta square to the cab and everything up yet, so. But it measures right off of the frame. That's what matters. Alright. What's next, guys? $20.50 to right there. Do you have any idea what that is? $20.50 to that rib. All right. I'll bring you in here in just a second. And now we know. Totally, man. We have 37.5. So right there, man, from the wheel opening down to the tire, 9 inches. You'd think this thing was 4-wheel drive or something. 9 inches, wow. All right, I'll get it raised back up, finish popping that tire off. I'm gonna put this all together. I'm not gonna do per se the torque specs because it'll all come back apart anyway. It'll come apart when I'm ready to do the air ride if I do. Otherwise, I'll probably have these dressed. All right, how heavy is this booger? Oh my goodness! Yee-haw. All right. Nope. What? So far, it's a pretty simple job. I know there's got to be something complicated in it because I'm not a mechanic. Come on now. Why am I doing that? When I got this. Yeehaw. I can't see. Something tells me that cotter pin's been in there a minute. This might be fun. That cotter pin does not want to move. My light's in my way. Great. Now the top cotter pin has been changed. You can tell that because it's a little long. Dang the whole thing. Now come on out of there. Alright, I gotta do some prying or something. Neither one of them cotter pins are wanting to come out. Alright, I'll bring you back when I figure this out. Man. I know you people that are used to doing this kind of stuff are probably laughing at me. Probably an easier way to go about this. But but I don't know it. Okay. Well, do you think I need a big hammer? Or a little one? I'm going to say probably a little one. Woo! Well, the bottom would come loose. And now the top one. Okay. Oh, you would. All right, top nut is off. Gonna have to put some pressure on it. And that ain't working either. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna grab a ratchet. Oh, come on. It was working just a minute ago. Really? Oh, got a little weight to it. Everything on this thing's got a little weight to it. Here, I thought that boot was ripped. It's just grease. All right. I'll get the other spindle over here and ready to go back together, I guess. Oh, before I do that, that bottom cotter pin I had to twist off there. I ought to get that out of the way first. Yeah, let me knock that out of there real quick. Well, you know what they say. You're only one broken bolt away. Well, in this case, broken cotter pin. I ended up drilling that cotter pin out of this one. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Yep, that's lined up. All right, I'll get the top one snugged up there, and I'll go grab cotter pins, put in them. Now, as far as the steering link, I've got to loosen that up and spin it 180 degrees and come up from the bottom. I don't know, I might need a wrench for the other side. Yep. I lost the boot. Ow. Okay. Okay, put the nut on her. Cotter pin's too big. The next smaller I got in stock is a lot smaller. Well, I know it's got to come back apart. I just want something to keep it from disappearing on me. When I do the air ride, I'll figure that out, I guess. Ooh, boy. I'll grab my knife and cut that. Alright. Let's get this thing lifted back up here. Dang, there's a lot of weight there. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put the dust shield back on. That wouldn't have been good. I bought this drop spindles on eBay. It had to have been 7-8 years ago. Find time to check, see if they work, right? Oh my gosh. You know, that's nasty. What size was that? I think that was 1 1/4 inches. Now I gotta find a hole. Come on now, get in there. Who needs cotter pins anyways, right? Come on now. Why won't you go in there? You came out of there. Not bad for somebody that don't know what they're doing. All right. Figure out where this is. It fell out. It fell out somewhere. I did not see where it fell out of. They go up under there somehow. That don't make no sense to me. Surely that don't set up under there like that. Come on. Really? I'm gonna have to squeeze that down. Dang it. Looks like it is squeezed down. What the heck? Alright, I gotta grab a C-clamp. I don't understand these pads. They have nothing to hold them. What the? That don't make any sense. That is just odd. Right? Nothing. Can't freaking see nothing. Won't the brakes go on? It came off. I can see. The heck is keeping this from going on? Really? It was that simple. I have no idea what was holding it up. Squeaker plate. Don't need no squeakers. When you ain't got brakes, you know you don't stop. Alright. Now, to lift that heavy old tire back up there. don't think this is going to drop it very much. It's a lot of work for just a little bit. Alright, time to go to the other side. Ow. Alright, I'm going to set this down on that stand. I'm gonna put something under the other side because when I was doing the other side, I kept wanting to lean, so I'll get this set and start pulling this side off. I'm gonna throw you on time lapse. You don't want to see all that monkey business twice. Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think that measurement is now? What do you think that measurement is now? Oh man, this thing does not move. Still got a stiff suspension in it. All right, well, I think I'll let you wait till tomorrow before I measure it. It sure looks a lot different. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not. Well, what do you think? It was 37.5 from here down. What do you think it was? Or is? $37.5, how's that? After all that work, I don't think so, Tim. Gotta know where to hold it. I guess you gotta know where to fold it too. 34.5. Just under 34.5 actually. This was 20. Remember? 17. It was 20.5 down to 17. So I dropped it about 3.5 inches. Of course, once I turn the wheel back and forth and move it around a little bit, it'll probably settle. It's probably a 4-inch drop. So now I need somebody to donate a 4-link to me. Anybody got a 4-link laying around? Preferably a long arm 4-link. I think Jimmy kind of talked me into it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bag it. Here's the front bags. So I'm gonna need to do some sort of a cup. And then there's the back bags. I got a leveling arm in there. I'm gonna need to figure out what I need, because this is all I got for air ride. I got them brackets right there. That's it. I need to figure out what I need as far as valves and lines. Jimmy said don't use the nylon lines. He said he'll help me and we'll run steel lines. That way there's no chance of rupture. And he said that's how he did his S10. Never had a problem out of it, so I'm sure I'm gonna need, I don't know how that works with the bags and everything that move and all that. I'm sure there'll have to be some nylon line or something, I don't know. He said he'd help me get it set up, so I just need to get all the parts. Do a 4-link in the rear. I still got to move that rear end forward about an inch, inch and a half, something like that. I got to remeasure it. But with the bags all pumped up, I want it setting just right. And wherever it goes, aired out, it goes. I want to make it to where if something does happen on the road, I can still drive it. So I don't want it dragging the ground. Yeah, I like it. Mo better. Alright, well, it's Friday afternoon, and I think I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, that's another reason why I haven't mounted them fenders. Once I put my suspension where I want it, then I can position those fenders to look right. And found some exhaust pipe out there. I don't even know what I had that bent up for before, but here is the fuel fill that goes here. So the fill on the fuel tanks will be right in there. I figured I can put a short hose from there to the tank and then figure out where this is going to go and connect them. I think that'll be fine as frog hair. And then my breather, I got a breather tube on the fuel tank as well, so I can run the breather up. Man, this thing's got a lot of rate now. Hot rod! Oh. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm starving and hurting. Man, I hit my leg with that hammer. It really made me mad. This side, it was a learning side. Putting it back together, because when it came apart, pieces just fell. So I had to figure out how it went back together. And then, of course, I had to drill one of the cotter pins out. And on this side, that tie rod cotter pin, I had to drill that out. And I just thought there wasn't a cotter pin in the lower ball joint. Once I got it pulled apart, I could see there was one in there. Somebody had been in this side and twisted it off, so I had to drill it out. And then, I don't know where it went now. There it is. I don't know what the heck people were thinking. I don't know what that is. But they had that wedged in there in that caliper. Those calipers are supposed to float. They had it wedged in there so tight I had to use the air chisel to get that wedge out of it. They probably couldn't figure out how to put it together either. So they did it however they did. Now it's together, it'll work good. Alright. Well, I'm going to get out of here. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Share my videos. The more people that subscribe really helps the channel grow. I'd like to get this growing faster than it is. But this is just a hobby because it don't make any money for me. 80 bucks a month don't even get me a chat. You have to have at least $100 a month before they'll cut a check. And $100 a month for all the time I spend on this camera and on the phone editing and all that, yeah, $100 ain't crap. Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here for today. I'm hoping Amazon showed up today with my top latch pieces. If they did, I'm going to work on that tomorrow. All right, till the next time, have a good evening.